Alright, hello everybody. How are you all doing? What is up? How is your day? What's happening? How is everybody's Tuesday? What's going on? Hello, hello, hello. Already having trouble focusing at work today. This will help. Yes, absolutely. That's what I'm here for, is to totally not distract you. JP, Uncle T, MS, Lurkers and Friends, Meerkats, how are you doing? What is going on? I was very unproductive this morning. Went to bed like an hour late. And then was just kind of having trouble sleeping. Like, woke up at 4:30 in the morning, was flopping around before that. It's just one of those days. So yesterday, when I had actual rest, that was like a fluke. I kind of expected that, but I was hoping. I'm always hopeful that my stupid sleep is fixed, but it never is. Other than that, I did get a couple of things done, but not as much as I maybe should have or wanted to, but that's okay. I ended up buying that games bundle, the itch.io racial equality games bundle. Even though I didn't want 1,700 and however many games. I wanted like maybe 6 of those. Not that I think only 6 of them are worth playing or only 6 of them are good, just I had like 5 or 6 that I was already aware of that I already wanted. And that was it. That's all. I wish that I would have bought the bundle earlier if they had just let you select the games that you wanted. I would have just picked, like, give me these 5 and then, like, be done with it. I'll pay $5 for 5 games. And then say bye. But that's not how it works. So now I have more games. Lots more games. There were a ton that looked really unique and really cool and really cute. But, like, when do I have time for all of that? The answer is I don't. But maybe someday I will, like, maybe we'll spend an hour a game on, like, a selection or something. I had these wild ideas about having a oh my goodness. Oh good, our alerts are back. Wormy, thank you for being a patron of the hype for 33 months. I hope you enjoyed your parade, and here's your royal salute. I smacked myself in the glasses just for you. Yeah, it's over as of last night. So I spent time looking through all the games and seeing which ones I recognized, and it was really not a ton. Hey, Riffo, how are you? What else? Yeah, I had these wild ideas about maybe I'll do some sort of like intense bracket and have chat like vote down what games you want to see, and we'll like play a game for an hour and then like have a I had this idea for a bracket, but it still would take about 1,000,000 years, so it'll probably never happen. Also, I've learned that relying on input from the Meerkats is not it's not always, how do I want to put this? How do I want to put this? Our input is perfect. Your input is minimal. Not that it matters minimally, but whenever I ask chat at large, the community at large, what do you think of this? Or like, what should I do with this or that or the other thing? Do you want to see this? Like, it's hard to get people to even give their input in the first place, regardless of what that input is or what it's about. It's just difficult to get people to even respond in the first place. So it doesn't really... Normally when I ask what you guys want, I want to know actually what you want so that I have a better idea of what is interesting and valuable for the community as a whole. So I do appreciate the people who do answer, but it's such a small subset of the community that it doesn't really give me the data that I'm looking for. So that's what I'm trying to say, but I didn't have a word that just summed that up, but that's fine. Dedicated day and just play them alphabetically? Yeah, I was thinking maybe like playing like an hour of each game, or even like a half hour, and be like, yes, I want to play more of this, do you guys want to see more of this, just like whoever's in the chat at the time. I don't know. Will I ever actually end up doing that? I have no idea. I have so many games already to play. But there were some that were on my wish list, so I figured they're not actually in a library, so I can pretend that they don't exist. I don't like chaos, even if that is in a list on the internet. I only, like, even free games with Prime and stuff, like, I don't just get every free game because it's free. I get the game only if I want it and think that I will play it. Or theoretically would like to play it if I actually had time to play all the games. So yeah. So I did that, and I checked out that hard space shipbreaker game. It looks very satisfying and relaxing in the same way like House Flipper looks really satisfying and relaxing. Haven't played it myself, obviously, it just came out this morning. But it looks neat. It looks neat, and I watched the trailer for Star Wars Squadrons. Looking forward to seeing more about that at some point. And Elite still exists. I checked on the status of my motherboard. I checked my email to see if they had gotten any updates on the status of my motherboard. And other than the fact that it arrived according to UPS, I don't have any updates. So, still no idea when we're gonna be able to do Star Citizen. But we still have Elite, and we have Space Legs in 2021. But I've been very space game focused recently, and even in, like, I've been watching Star Trek in bed, like the OG Star Trek. I'd never seen it. I'm on a big sci-fi kick right now. So yeah, just like lots of sci-fi in my life. Guilty of this because I don't watch every sub-channel, so whatever you do, I'm fine with it. I know, but that doesn't give me useful data. I appreciate that a lot of people are just here because they enjoy being here, and that is extremely valuable, and I am extremely grateful for that, but that doesn't give me valuable information for the group as a whole. That's what you have to do with free games, get them if you'll play them. Yeah, a lot of people just grab them because they're free. A friend of mine was saying, I think it was Will, Viking Blonde. We've gone to see him a couple of times. Was saying that he grabs games because you never know what you're going to want to play in the future. He plays a lot of indie games, and he was involved in game dev for a number of years. So, like, he'll also just experiment with weird little titles that no one's ever heard of, and I would love to do that. It's just a matter of time, essentially. You know, but there's some things that I just know are not my jam. You know, like taking sci-fi as an example. Sorry, I'm just updating something. There we go, done. Taking sci-fi as an example, a game where you just go through space and you have to shoot a bunch of stuff, like shoot a bunch of asteroids, and you're just like constantly moving forward. There's a word for that type of game. I'm not interested in that. That's not to say that I wouldn't, like, if I played a game like that I definitely wouldn't enjoy it, but it's like, there's so many games out there like that. I don't know. I just, like, I only have so much time, and that's not enough of a hook or a concept to make me want to spend my limited time playing that experience. Give Lectus motherboard a Wraith Dagger. Start picking up free games on Epic for nephews until they grow up, or Epic stops giving away. Fair enough. Space Lee Wags! Yeah, Star Trek in bed. Have you seen The Expanse? No, I'm reading the books. I just finished book 3 recently, and I was given the opportunity to get the 4th book from the library, but I was reading something else. For those of you who don't have Twitter, I will just read out my tweet to you because I fucking can. But yeah, I was reading a book, a nonfiction book, and I wanted to finish that before I picked up the other one. I also had another book already on my Kindle from the library that technically I was supposed to return, but I'm not connected to Wi-Fi, so it's still on there. And I was like, do I want to give up this book to then read the other? I waited too long, and they took it from me, so I put it on hold again. So, the tweet, which had to do with the book, the nonfiction book I was reading. So the tweet is, "Hi friends, 100% of you know I'm Lecta. Hi. If you don't know that I'm Lecta, I don't know what you're here for. 90% of you know I'm pansexual, especially those of you on Twitch. I mention it like a billion times. And then 0.01%, which I actually did the calculation after I sent the tweet, and it was more like 0.004%, but you know, whatever. I rounded up a lot. 0.01% of you know I'm also non-monogamous / polyamorous. Experience pending. So that's the tweet. So now you know. It's out there for the world to know. Free game is free. Yeah, but if I'm not going to play it, I don't want to see it. I don't want it in my library if I'm never going to play it. I don't want it there. If I'm never going to play the fucking thing, I don't want to see it. Let it be like having a book on my bookshelf that I have no intention of ever reading. I don't want it. Why would I want that? That's taking up space. Experience pending. Hey, BB, you want some experience? Oh, jeez, get me out of this quarantine. I'll rack up some experience real fast. Anyway, so that's the announcements. That's what's been going on with me last night and today. And let's play Star Wars. Let's do it. I'm ready. Let's stop this music. Get out of here. I actually want to change the station before I forget to change the station. Yeah, they don't... A lot of these stations sound very similar. But hype has just been so loud. So loud. Alright, but we don't care because we're going to play Star Wars now. So when we last left off in Star Wars, we were on Manaan, and we just went underwater, and there was some giant shark fish creature thing that was killing a bunch of scientists and whatnot. And we got it to stop being aggressive, and so we're almost done on this planet. The last thing that we have to do, we are in charge of being the arbiter, or essentially the lawyer for this guy who killed his Sith girlfriend, and we have to decide whether we want to potentially jeopardize the Republic's position on Manaan. So Manaan is the only place to get Culto, which is a healing agent, which will help with the war effort, and both Sith and Republic are allowed to buy. But if this comes out, that he did this thing, killed the Sith girlfriend, then it could jeopardize that. However, he admitted that he killed her. We have video evidence that he killed her. I'm hoping, and I don't think the game will do this, but I'm hoping that we can try and convince the judges that it was a personal matter, not a Republic versus Sith matter. Like, so just punish him, not the Republic as a whole. I don't think it'll let us do that, but we'll see. Oh, God, JP, no. So I'm gonna talk to this guy.
Greetings once again. I trust you have been discreet concerning the events at Rackard Rift.
Oh, so
Should
discreet.
the Selkath obtain proof of what occurred
I
down
totally
there,
didn't tell the Selkath that you were
consequences for the
down
Republic
here.
would be severe. For both our sakes, I hope you are smart enough to keep silent on this matter. Truth be told, I'm uncomfortable even with us being seen together. The rumors are already plentiful enough among the Selkath about the Republic's role in this.
Just make out with me. Then they won't know that we're meeting because of clandestine Republic things. So we have the opportunity to bring up the recording that we found. I tried to talk to him about it earlier and it wouldn't let me. Let's see how this goes.
You mean you sliced into our... That is a very serious crime. We could have you executed for treason if that information causes any harm. But I may just be willing to overlook this transgression if you never tell another living being about it.
And that is all I will ever tell you on the matter.
Well, I'm investigating the case, though.
I don't know much about the facts of the case, but I find it hard
He
to
immediately
believe.
stops being
I never
mad.
met Sunry, but he's a hero of the Republic, not a murderer. The so-called evidence against him is an...
Well, that doesn't fit with what we just said. That's
If
one
you want-
possibility.
I
We've heard this before. Okay, bye.
Then I shall wish you good...
Selling your turnips. Oh, I saw in AC and I was like, what does your air conditioning unit have to do with turnips? I get it now. I get it now. So, space games, guys. This is also technically a space game. Where's Karth? Juhani, hello? She's just standing there? Uh-oh. What's happening? Stop, human! We've detected a number of underwater detonations coming from the vicinity of the Rackard Rift. You have been known to have asked questions about this, and our spy monitors in the Republic Embassy reported you leaving in a submersible that descended to the Rackard Rift. You will come with us immediately to answer for your actions. Again? I'm going to prison again? This is the second time! Alright, I'll go peacefully. I think I just have to tell him. I think I just gotta tell him. Just make out with me, answer to so many life's problems. But if they can do that, the whole system could... Silence! This is not for outsiders to hear. Oh, I didn't realize they had teeth. Well, human, you find yourself in the most difficult situation. The Rackard Rift is the most precious resource on Manon, and anything that threatens it, or the Kolto it produces, threatens our entire species. We will not tolerate threats to our neutrality, our existence, and our way of life. Thank you for the Oxford comma. As much as we may admire your Republic and your Order in particular, I believe you will have a hard time explaining your role in this incident adequately. We have determined that you are responsible for the detonations that occurred near the Rackard Rift. We demand to know what occurred down there. If the Republic has broken its neutrality treaty with us, the repercussions shall be very grave indeed. What have you done to the Rift? I'm gonna tell him the truth, but before I do that, I had one last, not really announcement, but I got an email about a key for a new game. And I can't play it until after the 17th, but it looks totally up my alley, and so we'll be playing it next week, and I'm very, very excited. Or if we finish Star Wars today, or early Thursday, because I just realized the 17th is tomorrow. So yeah. Maybe we might see it on Thursday if we finish Star Wars early. I'm very excited to show it to you guys. It looks totally like my jam. To the point where I read like the first line about it and I was like, and I'm not reading anymore. I just want to experience the game. Like I saw the thumbnail and I was just like, and I gotta just gleh, gleh. I gotta just gleh, 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 gleh. And, yeah, I'm very excited. I'd never heard of it before either. You gotta adjust. You gotta adjust. Anyway, let's say this. Man, I'm really distracted. I just keep thinking of all these games. I'm like, all these space games, like all these new experiences just waiting out there. I still don't know what we're doing in Elite tomorrow either, speaking of space games. What are your guys' what space games are you guys looking forward to, if you're looking forward to any space games? Or if you're not looking forward to anything, then like what are your favorite space games that are already out and existent? The explosions were at the research station. Both are governments set up there. Research station? What are you talking about? Don't try to lie to us, human. We know of this. What? It will be discussed later. This cannot be kept silent. The council will hear nothing of this. And you will keep your silence or be ejected from the court. But we cannot... Silence! What has happened at the research station? What caused the explosions? The machinery had woken up a giant Phyraxan shark. True. The second thing is also true, but we're gonna go with the shark first. Trying to do research about where I'll be moving and stuff? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. That's, it's a big thing. A big thing with lots of research to be done. I'm trying to think of any resources maybe to help you out, but trying to figure out what life is going to be like in a place you've never been is difficult. I know firsthand that it's hard to figure that shit out. And I was moving to, you know, a city that has a decent amount written about it, and I still didn't know what exactly it was going to be like. Anyway, shark happened. A giant Phyraxan? Could it be? Impossible. It is only a legend. But she said she killed it, didn't she? Oh, no, it's alive. You killed this shark, human? I didn't kill the shark. I destroyed the machinery to save it. Oh, I'm gonna go with number 3. The machine was making it drive everyone mad. Not everyone. Just your people. The progenitor. It must have been. Be quiet. That is merely a myth, and not fit for outsiders to hear. But if it was the Lifebringer, the ancestor of our species, think of what this could mean. If it always laired there, then perhaps the Kolto... Oh, is the Kolto, it's like, off-gassing? But she said she saved it. She destroyed the harvesters to save it. Indeed. This casts your actions in a new light, human. A flattering light? This, I believe, will require more thought, both on your actions and on what we must do in response. This court will adjourn. Why do I keep saying adjourn? Adjourn. I know how to say adjourn. I think it's just because I've never really seen it written. We have reviewed your actions in the situation, human. We thank you for the destruction of the machinery and saving the giant Phyraxan, which we believe is the source of our Kolto, or at least its guardian. Oh, we will not detain you any longer. While we cannot show our gratitude overtly, know that you have earned our respect. This trial is now over. This is my second trial. Hey, Jub, how you doing? Wouldn't trust this guy's idea of flattering. They like big eyes and face dangles. They're like, what flattering face dangles you have there. Whether internet is any good, looking up ratings on their available services will always just be people who are annoyed. What are the options out there? Because as much as people shit on Comcast, I've had pretty good experiences with Comcast, the service. I'm not going to say anything about customer service because that's worm cans there. Okay, so the last thing we have to decide is whether we're going to out Doc Chakwas' husband. And I think we're gonna. We're very truth-telling. I don't think he should get away with murder. I'm not gonna lie. If I can help him get away with not, like, having... Well, he killed her. Why should he get away with killing somebody? I know she was a Sith. I don't know. Whatever judgment they pass, that's their problem, not my problem. Howdy, by the way. Hello! Oh, then you're in. You like the face dangles, too? As an arbiter of the Sunry murder trial, you have the authority to question me on matters pertaining to this case. Questions about the trial. How did you know I was from the... No. We're good. I have no more questions. Very well, when you feel you begin... Oh, yeah, speak to the warden. I forgot. I was like, judges, let's fucking go! Gotta go to the warden. He's just over here. Hey, Ben Hackman, how are you? How's everybody doing? I'm happy to be here with you guys today. Not that I'm ever like, I hate being here with you guys. You know what I mean. Happy to see you. So, you were the arbiter in the Sunry and Lhasa murder case then. I hope you are as impartial as the office is traditionally supposed to be. You off-worlders have a tendency to ignore the rule of law in favor of some rather irrational causes. What is it that I can do for you now? I want to begin the trial. Are you certain, human? Once the trial has begun, it cannot be stopped. And once judgment is given, the case can never be reopened. You must be certain your investigations are complete before you request a trial. This is the role of the arbiter. Are you certain you wish to begin the trial now? Yeah. Are you deaf, Flipperhead? That's unnecessary. He's just making sure that I know. That's responsible. Wore the F out. Sleep patterns messed up. Yeah, I feel that. None of, CenturyLink, Viasat, HughesNet, Eagle, S&T Fiber, Plains Fiber. Yeah, I've never heard of any of those except for CenturyLink, and I don't know if they're any good. I have no experience with them. Hey, Beam. Hello? Dropping that Daniel hello on me. Been messy for a good while. Yeah, I don't have the best sleep hygiene, but even when I did have good sleep hygiene, it didn't really help, so shrug. Alright, yeah, let's do it. Very well, human. I shall advise the court, and we will begin immediately. Let the record show that the trial of Sunry versus the Otto City Authority has commenced. Presiding judges are Shelkar, Josa, Naleshekhan, Kota, and Dula. This trial is to determine the culpability of Sunry in the death of the Sith Ilasa. Representing Sunry in his defense is a member of the Jedi Order. Do you have any opening statements? Sunry is guilty of the murder. He's confessed. He's guilty. I have this recording. I will find Sundry innocent. I have no comments at this time. I'm gonna go with... I have no comments at this time. Because I want to present the fact that the Sith did try to frame... Or they did plant evidence, and they paid people to plant evidence. He's totally guilty. But they made sure that they had evidence so that they knew. Hi, kitty in the window. Are you being a little cat loaf today? Oh, you're so cute. Quarantine shifted my sleep schedule because I stopped going to the gym for 7:30. I'm working out in your garage at noon. How's that been working for you? Spectrum right now. A lot of those are maybe a third of that. Herm. Yeah, I don't know. It's a hard one to say. I'm gonna go with no comment. Acting as prosecutor for the Otto City Authority is an impartial observer from the Sith Empire.
It is an honor to see justice served. And I will see Sunry is executed for the crime he has committed.
Do not be too overzealous in pressing your commission, Sith. The first matter of business is the presentation of a sworn testimony by the proprietor, Ignis, of the hotel where the murder occurred. What is the testimony you wish to give us?
The man I saw leaving, Sunry, probably left after I heard the blaster shot.
The
Probably.
guilt of the accused is apparent even this early in the trial.
Know your place, Sith. This is important evidence. The court will keep this in mind near the top of the list of pertinent facts. We will now begin by calling forth the witnesses to the crime and taking their testimony. After each of the witnesses has given their testimony, if you cross-examine them, you may ask the presiding judges their opinions. This is a special privilege given by Manon. Only to the defendant. Yeah, we're gonna skip all that. First witness is Firith. The prosecution will question the witness first.
You are Firith Me, the well-known Pazak player. I wonder if we can trust the word of a gambler as reliable testimony.
Objection, Your Honors. Objection sustained. Ask the witness your questions and do it promptly.
Of course, Your Honor. Firith Me, what did you see the night of the murder?
Well, I came out into the hallway after hearing the blaster shot and saw Sunry over there limping down the hall out of the building.
A very obvious point, Your Honors. The accused was seen leaving the scene of the crime after the blaster that killed Elassa was fired.
Very pertinent point. Cross-examine. He had nothing to do with the medal. Yeah, Elassa's a dark Jedi, isn't she? Because this is the information we got from this guy. He saw her lightsaber. And we're like, oh shit! Is she weeping angel just staring directly into your soul? Noon workouts have been working out fine. Difference of starting the day with some activity versus breaking it up. Jim has been doing Zoom classes. It's not the same, still a type of camaraderie. Fridays are bring a friend. Yeah, I would love to join Uncle T, but I'm still at work at noon. Oh no, wait. What am I doing at noon? That's Eastern. Maybe. Maybe. That might be good for me. Because I normally come home and I just, like, disconnect and, like, chill out for a little bit, and then I go to the virtual bar. Hey, Abstractism. It's good. How are you doing? What kind of a workout is it, or does it, like, cycle through? Anyway. Number 5.
Yes, from what I could tell. She carried a lightsaber under that cloak of hers.
Objection! That doesn't prove she was a Jedi.
No, this piece of evidence is very important. It establishes the character of Elassa, and perhaps her intent in dealing with Sunry. Do you have additional questions? I have no additional questions, because I'm going to totally out him as murdering her. Frustrated? Oh no. Well, if you feel like venting those frustrations, feel free. And if not, that's totally cool. Hopefully we can distract you and provide some goofiness. Very well. Would you like to use this opportunity to poll the judges? Nope. Since the defense has no further questions, we'll call out the second witness. The Rodian Gloopor. The prosecution may question the witness.
Gloopor the Rodian. You were staying in the hotel the night of the murder and saw Sunry leaving Elassa's room, didn't you?
Yes, Glupor sees Sunry running down hallway, and when Glupor look in room, Sith woman dead on floor.
This is clear, then, that Sunry left the room with the Sith Elassa already dead behind him.
Perhaps, Sith, perhaps. It is the turn of the defense to question the witness now. Did you see him kill her? Isn't the medal at the crime scene too obvious a clue? Did you plant the medal on Elassa? Because we know he did. Yeah, JP loves that quote. Setting up a set of blinds in your mom's house?
Glupor.
Don't do it, Glupor.
Don't do it, Glupor! What is it you wish to say, Glupor? Glupor paid by Sith to plant that medal.
Lies! Slander! I object!
Are you certain of this?
Glupor wonky.
Glupor wonky! This new evidence puts the entire case in a new light. Do you wish to ask the witness anything else? Nope. Would you like to poll the judges at this time? Nope. If the defense has no more questions, the court will call out Elora, Sunry's wife. Oh, she's not gonna like me after this.
You, Elora, are Sunry's lawful wife. Your husband was a hero in the last war between the Sith Empire and the Republic. He was crippled in that war. Do you not believe he'd blame the Sith for his injury?
Yes. I guess he would.
And there you have motive. Sunry seeks revenge on the Sith for what they did to him and killed Elassa.
Alright, Uncle T. Supposition for now. Was it true your husband was having an affair with Elassa? Sorry, honey. You're not gonna like me. But we gotta know. Or is it relevant? Is that really relevant? I'm hoping that that by saying this, they will only punish Sunry for his actions, not the Republic as a whole. So I'm kinda gonna throw him under the bus here. Anyway, he's having an affair. He's having an affair. Well, was having. She's a corpse now. So I hope the affair is not ongoing. Frame is going in. It's Oaks, it's not that easy. Yeah, that would be frustrating. You want to be an alien linguist on a Star Wars IP? Wampa, Jabba, Ewok, Poodoo. Perfect, I understood that. Can send you links to see the last, to give you a sense. Scales to your ability. Just scales back. I'll just jump in. It's like interval training. What did you call me?
Yes. Yes, it was true. He was having an affair with that Sith harlot.
It seems painfully obvious that he killed her to keep her quiet about the affair.
Be silent. You have already questioned the witness, prosecutor.
He'd been seeing her for some time, I think. But he said he was going to change. He'd gone there that night to end it. We talked the night before and he'd promised. But now things have become so very complicated.
That is very enlightening evidence. It will influence our deliberation considerably. Do you have any more questions? Nope. Will you use this opportunity to poll the judges? Also, big fat nope. Does the prosecution have any remaining witnesses?
I wish to call forth Sunry himself, Your Honors.
Was he always bald?
Are you a war hero, Mr. Sunry?
I don't remember
You
being
fought in wars against the Sith Empire, correct?
Yes, that's right. And I don't regret it either. The Republic needs its heroes.
Indeed. Would you say that you dislike the Sith? Even hate them?
Of course I hate them. Trying to
Jeez,
take over the
Abstract,
galaxy
doesn't
every
that
chance they
make
get,
sense?
killing millions of innocents?
Pure politics. Were you in Elassa's room on the night of the murder?
Well, yes, I was. I had been having an affair with Elassa and my wife, yes. But I realized how
on my
wrong
wife.
I'd been.
Sounds
and
like
I was
they're
going there to end
banging
it.
on top of the wife,
You
like the
were
wife is the
having an
surface
affair
on
with
which
a
they're
Sith.
having sex.
You wanted to end it quickly and quietly, so you killed her from behind and tried to flee.
No,
I think we can see the answer clear enough, Mr. Sunry.
Do not interrupt the accused. In fact, I think you've said quite enough already. Do you have any questions? Elassa was a Sith spy, wasn't she? How could she get a hold of your medal? Do we care? We don't care. You were going there to end the affair. Would the Sith object? I'm not going to skew this as in any way. Was she a spy?
Of course she was. Why would a young, beautiful Sith woman get with an old cripple like me?
You are not helping yourself, Sunry. You only give reason why you might kill her. He merely states facts. The incompetence of the murder indicates that her occupation was not the motive for the killing. The fact remains, Elassa was a Sith and likely a spy as well. Is there anything else? Can I just say that he confessed? Or are we not? I guess I have no additional questions. I want him to be found guilty. Because he's guilty. Nope. Witnesses have all been called forward and questioned. The prosecution will now present in closing its summary of the pertinent facts.
I think the facts in this case are very
I
straightforward.
hope I'll be able to say, like, yeah, he did it.
Sunry was having an
the
affair with
end.
Elassa. He sought to end it, and the simplest, quickest method, given his hatred of the Sith, was to simply kill her. Witnesses saw Sunry fleeing the scene, and material evidence places him there
I mean,
at
if
the
he hated
time
the
of
Sith
the
so
murder
much, why would he
as well.
bang her?
I am confident that any informed observation of the facts will lead the judges, your honors, to this very
This guy's also very smarmy. I just want to beat him. No one actually witnessed the murder. He couldn't have killed her. They're evil and set this up. He was ending the affair, so the Sith killed her. She was a spy. The Sith are framing him. My arguments are complete. What about the evidence? I'm just gonna let it happen. I think I fucked this up. He's probably gonna get off on this murder because I didn't bring the evidence up to start with. I was hoping it would let me bring it up after. Because if I just straight up go in and be like, hey, he's extra guilty. Like, I wanted them to know that the Sith behaved... They did try to set him up, but also, like, yeah, he fucking did it. If they're hot enough, I might bang someone I hate. But, like, that sort of overarching hate of, like, a whole group of people... Overlooking your hatred of a single person, depending on how shitty they are, that I can see. Ugh, JP, get out. Alright, I guess just... I'm done. We'll see what happens. Oh, they find him guilty. There we go. We did it. This court hereby finds Sunry guilty of the murder of the Sith Elassa. According with Selkath law, the prescribed punishment for murder is death.
Sunry, no.
Sorry. But due to the extenuating circumstances surrounding this case, and to not provoke additional tension between Sith and Republic elements within Otto City, this sentence is commuted to a life term in the Otto City prison.
No, your honors. I demand the death
All right.
penalty.
You're in no position to argue, Sith. Do not think that your empire can pressure this court. We have made our decision. The verdict has been delivered and this trial is now over.
I don't believe this. I mean, Sunry should be remembered as a hero, not as a murderer. That isn't right.
Well, then he shouldn't have murdered her. Remove the guilty party from this courtroom. Hey, War. How are you? Yeah. That happened pretty much exactly as how I hoped it would. So I'm gonna save that. Wife is gonna be mad at me, and Jolie might be a little pissed, but he killed her. And he didn't kill her because she's a Sith. He killed her because he was mad that she was doing Sith things. Like, what the fuck did you expect? You were supposed to, like, help spy and, like, feed wrong information or whatever, and try to get information out of her. You were both doing exactly the same thing and using each other, so you can't get that mad about it. Like, oh no, she did the thing that I knew she was going to do, ah! 3 octaves short of having tone of 1870s bad guys? 1870s? You mean 1920s? Ain't got nothing on me, see? I got this Tommy gun. Yeah, see? Yeah. I had to choose, would you prefer a death sentence or life in prison? Depends on the prison system. Probably. I'd probably, if it wasn't like... I don't know, I bet this, if it was the Otto City prison, I'd choose life. Because I can still learn things and do stuff. And maybe there's a chance down the line that they decide to change the laws or free me. Because they're like, dude, you're frickin' old. Just yeet and, like, get out of here. You never know. But, like... For example, if they were just gonna stick me in solitary for, like, looking at them wrong, then just get it over with. I don't want that. Like, if I'm going to be abused, then no thanks. Also, hi, Bear. Sith are basically slavers and don't really deserve any benefit of the doubt. Yeah, but so we're playing light side, and supposedly she was a dark Jedi, which
Just
means
like
that
intercourse.
potentially she could have been turned back to the light side, but now she's dead and we can't do that, and that's naughty. Single cells with TV and stuff? Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. I'd probably hate it. I'm not gonna say, like, I'm gonna love the shit out of being in prison forever, but... You know, you kill someone, you go to prison. The fucking end. Like, what did you expect? Thank you for the host, Wormy. Never seemed to time that right. Well, you're not supposed to time it. You're supposed to just let it happen. That's how the funny stuff occurs. Some of the funniest ones have happened by total accident. Yeah, okay, case closed. I'm done here. Recording date of those shows were 1870s? They were vaulted for a while before airing, okay? Uh-huh, yeah, totally believe you. You're not pulling some shit. Well, Uncle T, I'm assuming that there's actual evidence, and let's just not get into that. We all know that America's fucked up. We're not talking about America, we're talking about Star Wars. And in the Star Wars galaxy, you have a video recording of somebody murdering somebody else, so it's very clear that they actually indeed did it. They confessed to the murder. There is no possible way in which he's innocent, so he goes to prison. And that is the right thing. No, know, it's understandable, Uncle T. I mean, obviously it's something that the world at large is thinking about. It's really hard not to think about it. I'm not, like, upset that you brought it up, but just, we all know that the system is broken. And people are doing their best to fix it, and that's really all that we can try to do, and just try to support that effort as much as we can in whatever ways we can. Speaking of which, if you want to help the Black Lives Matter movement, which you fucking should, because if you don't, then please kindly yeet yourself from my presence. There's a panel down below labeled Black Lives Matter. There is a link to a resource that has all sorts of educational stuff, voting guide, places to donate, various causes to support, books, movies, TV shows, just like, it is a wonderful starter package resource. Obviously there's a lot more out there than is included, but this one is very nicely organized. It's got a table of contents, so if you're looking for something specific, like even if you want to join a protest but you don't know where they are or how to join them, like that's in there as well. So many things. So many things. And it just gives like a nice little jumping off point, which I should have put in a command, but I didn't do that yet. Is this our ship? Whose ship is that? Oh, this is the Sith area. Star Wars Galaxy, there's a thing that hoovers up an entire star. I got a space vacuum. You go to Hades' house. That'd be neat. Star Wars being Star Wars, you could have easily have a doctored photo and extort a confession. I mean, I'm a Jedi, though. So I didn't do that. Also, I was not given the recording. I stole the recording from the Republic computers. They did not want that recording out. And I think they have some sort of Star Wars, I can tell from the pixels, sort of thing that it's legit. No, I want to go to my ship, please. Thank you. He murdered somebody! Listen, you're not allowed to do violence on this station. If you want to kill someone, you go ahead and lure them out somewhere where you're not going to get in trouble for it or something. Also, it was literally just that he got mad at his girlfriend and stabbed her in the back. Not my problem. I found out about them largely on Twitter. Yeah, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Also... But yeah, so protests are happening worldwide, which is really, really cool. And... it seems our little stowaway is gone. Oh, good. And, there are independent news outlets like, oh, what was that one called? Unicorn Riot, I think they're called. They're probably reporting on various protests. Also, like the other day, I just literally Googled Portland protests, and there was a whole article with like live feeds of updates for the protests for that one night that I looked up. You bring your hand sanitizer? You're still going, they're still making you go into work? I'm worried that some people think they're protesting solely for America. I mean, there's no way to know what everybody around the world is thinking without them describing it, but it's, I think, in general, Black Lives Matter is pretty universal. Can afford to not work? Yeah, but what if you get sick? Then you're not going in anyway. Anyway, what are you talking about? Saw her sneaking off the ship. Called out to her, but she ran off. I guess she figured it was time to leave. This place is pretty safe. Let her go. I don't want to go after her, but I think we gotta go after her. I'm a freaking Jedi. I want to be done with this city, man. It's fine. Alright, let's go. It was hard enough discovering her on this little ship. We'll never find her if we have to search an entire planet. But I wouldn't worry about her. She's a survivor. She'll be okay. That might be why she left. Maybe her instincts warned her we were headed for trouble. Trouble she wanted no part of. She's probably right. Guess there's nothing more we can do but continue our search for the star maps and hope things work out for her and for us. So she just left? And we can't actually go look for her? That's kind of funny. Why is this still on? Oh, thank God my fridge shut the fuck up! My fridge is so goddamn loud. Drives me fucking sane. Yeah, I think that's just it. I'm gonna just go over to Workbench. I see Bear. Yeah, it's still a risk, though. Your fridge? It's super loud. Like, when it kicks on to do cooling things, it's just aggressively loud, and it's super annoying. Oh, this is the one with stun, so I definitely want that. What's this one? Attack bonus, damage bonus versus dark side, physical, blah blah. Because we got a bunch of new ones. Massive crits. Bolt deflection. Droid. I think I like what we have. And this one is for Demind. This one is for Juhani. So I like that. What do you got going on, Bastila? She's got Rubat. Attack and damage. I I think we want to go with Opila. And we have Sigil. Maybe we'll put in Rubat instead. Yeah, we'll go Rubat and Opila. And then Jolie, if I ever take him, go ahead with a Rubat, and this one is just a better version of that. Extra 2 damage. Attack bonus. Yeah, let's go for Genruax. Sure. The Robit crystals. And da-da-da-da. Ordo's repeating blaster. Assemble. Karth's blaster actually has nothing on it, that's fine. Now, Zalbar. Because I think this is... I'm not going to do too much here, but we did get a different bowcaster. So, da-da-da-da-da. I've not messed with him at all. Let me... Computer probe. Computer probe. Like, might as well equip things, right? Verpine? Karth's blaster? Oh, you use blasters too. Okay, well. I did not know that. What do you got over here? 1 to 6. Alright. I'm glad I kept a couple of extra blasters. So got that, and... Put this on. And... Let's see. This is 3 to 12. Wow! I mean, I like him on the bowcaster, but hot damn. We're gonna give that to Mission. Just gonna use the blade. I wanted him to have... Wait, 7 to 16 versus 3 to 12. Yeah. Use your dead brother's blaster. And Mission is the last one. Oh, this is his blaster? Okay, fuck. What about Karth? What are you using? Pistols? Cause yeah, I'm never gonna take him anywhere. I don't give a shit about his thing. So, oh right, I wanted to, okay. Let me just put Mission, where did Mission go? Mission. 4 to 13, 8 to 18. Okay. All right, workbench, and then we'll... Hasn't said Zul? Tell your fridge to cool. Oh my god, Beam, no. You are the worst. Worst. Alright, cool, so that's good. Let me go back in here. Zalbar's bowcaster. Let's take all of this stuff off. Karth's blaster. What about Karth's actual weapons? How come he doesn't have stuff? Let's take all this shit out. I want to... Alright, I guess we'll do this one first. Because this is our little robot friend. This one's not equipped on anybody, so I don't give a shit. There we go. You can have all that stuff back. Okay. And that's all the upgrading that I really need to do. We'll give it a little save. You picked up the Chunder Blaster. Yeah, it just shoots vomit everywhere. I don't, effective non-lethal weapon. Everyone just stops fighting because they're grossed out.
I feel the end of our quest is near. Soon we will discover the location of the Starforge. Though what will happen next is...
Oh, hey, Amber.
Uncertain. I've been watching you. I've seen how you've resisted great temptations and continue to walk the path of the light side. Very commendable.
I couldn't have done it without your help. Do you watch anime? I do. Not like a ton, but I've seen select anime.
My role in what you will become is a small one. I can only give you the warnings taught to me by my own master. Ultimately, it's your own actions that will decide your fate. And that is why the dark side is so insidious. If you are not careful, you do not even see each small step you take towards it until it's too late. It's so easy
Gradual
to think
changes
that we would
are
never fall prey
the
to
worst.
such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying.
Okay, I don't know why she's like preaching to me, but okay. Chunibyo? What? I have no idea what that is. Much Parasite. It's interesting. The writing might have been a little better. I'm still in the middle of Steins Gate. I haven't picked it back up yet. I'm like about halfway through. That's my next anime. It's like I need to finish that. And then I don't think I have any anime like specifically on my list. I kind of wanted to check out Evangelion because Papa-sama really liked Evangelion, my weekend host family when I was in Japan. Which I look over there because I have stuff that they gave me over there. I miss them. I should write them a letter. I keep saying that to myself, but it's now been 10 fucking years, and I'm still like, I should write them a letter. I also want to rewatch Cowboy Bebop because while I enjoyed it, I feel like I didn't quite get it as deeply as I might be able to now. So I kind of want to rewatch it. And welcome to the NHK, just because that's the one I recommend to literally everybody. Whenever anime gets brought up, like, you know, you got your typical ones. But welcome to the NHK, like, that's just totally my jam. Evangelion is good. Is there a specific version that I'd have to start with? Because I just saw that one of the versions or arcs or were they different shows? I don't even know. I just saw something on Netflix and I was like, okay. You have it on DVD? Nice. Ghost in the Shell. I couldn't get into the anime. I watched it in college for a class, actually. Or maybe not the show, but we watched the movie? Whatever. I saw some of it, and it was, like, really hard to follow. We read the graphic novel, and that was a lot easier to follow. The show was, like... it was a lot. I wanted to watch Ghost in the Shell forever, but I don't know where to find it. Oh, there's only one? Has a show in the movies. Okay. Alright. Thanks, Bear. Appreciate it. Anyway, doing whatever is required, such as...
I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side. But I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
Oh, we're gonna be extra beefy. I have a new journal entry. Bastila. Apparently Bastila is still playing the role of mentor. She's been studying your progress carefully and has had much to say about your actions and the perils of the dark side. The perils! I'm also just gonna click on these things. Cause... Ooh, we got a purple lightsaber. I could give someone a purple one just for funsies. But I won't do that. Yeah, like, look at all this new shit. I just kind of want to, like, click on them so that the game knows, like, I've seen it, so it's easier to tell what's new when we pick things up. I also wanted to check. Will +2, that's good to have. I also just kind of wanted to see what we have, because I pretty much keep the people that we go around with fully outfitted with, like, the hottest goods. But sometimes the game's like, you must take this person with you, bleep bleep boop doop doop. You know. Oh, Envirosuit, I just took it with me. And the token... Droid plating. I don't know why we can't put this on our droid, but, you know, whatever. Pazix side deck. What did I want to see? I don't remember. I need to find light armor. If I find a shop, someone remind me that I actually want to go shopping in there. I wanted to see... 2 + 8... 3 + 8. Yeah, put that on. Because a lot of people wear robes and I've not been... Yeah, so he's at 3 + 8. That's fine. Yeah, she's got the best robes. She's got a 5 + 8, which is fantastic. I'm gonna keep that on her. Because she's the one I want to bring with. Okie doke. Excellent. Hiya! Do you like cyberpunk? Yeah, I'm not really opposed to any specific genre. Even if it's not something that I'm super familiar with. I have very eclectic tastes. There's not anything that I think I can look at as a whole and be like, ew. I guess maybe like snuff films. Not into it. The Saw movies, don't like them. Additional movies that are sort of retold, expanded, changed. Alright. Never gonna let you down. We're never gonna run around and hurt you, Bastila. Okay, Fancy, hello. Totally didn't just wake up at noon. That's fine. Sometimes you gotta wake up at noon. Alright, so we've been to Dantooine. We've been to Kashyyyk, Korriban, Manaan. We are going to Tatooine. Because again, I don't remember why the fuck Yavin is even there. So we're gonna go to Tatooine. We're probably gonna have to take Mission, because she's gonna want to see her brother. And I'm gonna be like, ugh, fine. And then we're gonna show her that he is a shitlord. And say, you're our family now. Cyberpunk, steampunk, punk. Oh, shit. One of the games I saw in that giant-ass bundle that I brought up earlier sounded really cool. Cyborgs and Cigarettes. It's a tabletop RPG. And, like, I didn't read the description of every single one. I was just looking for things that I recognized, but sometimes, like, the title of a thing just sounded too cool, so I had to read the description, such as Succulent Sorcerers, where you play a plant. You play those little succulent plants that can cast magic. It sounded really cool. Anyway, Cyborgs and Cigarettes, a tabletop RPG from that giant bundle, set in... See, now I forget. But it was like some sort of like steampunky alternate post-World War II thing. It sounded really neat. Are we going to get a tattoo in Tatooine? Get out! You're the worst! Movie was a better story than the manga? Manga has meticulous world building, also stops in the middle of its tracks to have horny scenes? I don't remember that part. We might have only read like one section of it. Have you done the Jawa level yet? Clearly not. We're about to go to Tatooine, but also Ghost Pants Boris. Please try to avoid asking questions in that way, because that's totally spoiling things that are upcoming. Have you done X yet? Well, if I haven't, then you just spoiled the fact that you do X. Exclamation point spoilers, JP, I think is the one you're thinking of. Why is he having further? I don't know. Always heard Ghost in the Shell was hard to follow. I was able to follow the manga pretty well. It was still very complex. Okay, so the Ebon Hawk is taking off. This is again one of those like 10-second cutscenes that you can't see for whatever reason. So I'm just going to describe it to you. We're leaving Manan. Uncle T, I wish that was my life. And so we left the city, now we're leaving the planet. And there's stars, and their ship is flying. And I bet it's going to show us touching down. Yep, here we go through the stars in the Ebon Hawk. And we're jumping. So the stars go swoop at your face. And, yay, you can see again.
What happened? What's going on?
Sith interdictor ship. They must have been waiting for us on the hyperspace route. We're caught in their tractor beam.
Do you recognize the
Well,
ship?
why'd you go on a predictable route?
It's the Leviathan. Saul Kareth's vessel. My old mentor.
Time to fuck him up. Ooh, Karth, your armor is so pretty. I might want to put on some Jedi robes for this. Oh, good, another cutscene you can't see. Our ship is floating through space towards the giant-ass ship that I think has Malak on it. Unless Malak decided to take a vacation and is not on this ship anymore.
Admiral Kareth taught me everything I know about being a soldier. He was a legend in the Republic fleet, and a hero to me until he betrayed us. When the Sith attacked my homeworld, the Leviathan, which is Saul Kareth's flagship, was at the head of the fleet. My family was destroyed that day, and my wife died in the Sith bombardment.
Oh, shit. Don't let your lust for revenge cloud your judgment, Karth. I totally get wanting to just destroy all of them, though. Yeah, please don't give me more information about the game. Please just let the game speak for itself. Let the game's content show me its content. Anyway, I'm with you, but also, like, you're gonna have to control yourself.
I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I mean, I won't throw our lives away in some mad quest for vengeance, but if I get a chance to kill Saul during our escape, nobody better get in my way.
Talk of an escape is somewhat premature, don't you think? We don't even have a plan to get out of this mess yet.
I'll admit, it won't be easy. Saul's no fool, and he won't underestimate us either. You can count on plenty of guards watching every move we make.
Maybe Admiral Kareth doesn't know how many of us there are on board. We all have special talents. Talents we could exploit so that one of us could stage a rescue. We just have to figure out who has the best chance to avoid capture so they can come and rescue us later. It's a long shot, but it's our only hope.
Who has the best chance to avoid capture? Don't worry, I can get away from Admiral Kareth's guards. Bastila, is there some way you could use your battle meditation here? Karth knows Saul the best. He can get us out of this. Admiral Kareth will be watching the three of us very closely. One of the others is going to have to save us. So we're picking somebody to stay behind, I'm assuming. Let's ask Bastila about the battle meditation. Lekta playing a Jedi. Also Lekta burn them all. Listen! I don't have that sort of as much of an idealistic view as I used to when I was younger. I still have a lot of it. I'm like 90%. Maybe 80%. Depends on the day. Depends on the day I've had. But yeah, I'm playing light side, so if I get a chance to bring him back from the dark side, I will try to do that. If not, then you get a burn! Ooh, make a shit ton of burgers, Wormy.
The Admiral will be watching the three of us far too closely for any plot involving you, me, or Carth to succeed. It's going to be up to one of the others to get us out of this.
Well, if we're gonna pick someone to save our skins, we better do it quick. In another minute, we're gonna have Sith troops marching up our loading ramp.
Well, Mission does have stealth. A droid would be probably the least recognizable running around. Jolee, Canderous, Juhani. Sounds like a job for a Wookiee. Just get in there, buddy! Juhani, you can use your force powers and camouflage abilities to avoid capture. The only thing about T3M4 is that he doesn't have a lot of other abilities. Like, he's good with computers. Mission can be invisible and take out traps. I wish I could see everybody's skills before I pick, though. Juhani does have her stuns, which could be good, but I don't know what we're going into. I don't know what skills we're gonna have to use. Let's try Juhani. I think Mission is my second choice. Yeah.
You speak the truth. I alone of all the group might be able to remain hidden if the Sith search the ship. I could wait until the guards have completed their search, then come to rescue you.
Oh, I see. I see what we're picking. Then I should have picked Mission. Too much of a long shot, they'll find you, we need another plan. I'm gonna pick Mission. She's very sneaky. Also, can't we just hide her in that panel that our stowaway was in?
I think you may be underestimating my abilities, but I will bow.
Oh no, you could probably do it. But I'm gonna pick Mission. To hide on the ship.
Maybe I can goad the guards into making a mistake. If I get them mad enough, they might put me in a separate cell to punish me. With them focusing so much on you three, I might be able to sneak out of my cell and come rescue the rest of you.
No, it's too dangerous.
It's a risk we have to take, Big Z. I can slice my way free of any security cell. Don't worry, I can pull this off.
If you make the Sith mad, they might just decide to kill you. I don't like this plan. Let's go with Juhani. She said she could hide. I thought it was like, who's hiding?
The decision is yours. You're in charge. But I know I can do this if you give me a chance.
Alright, avoid capture in the first place.
You speak the truth. I could wait until the guards have completed their...
We'll try it your way, Juhani. May the Force be with you.
Hold on, they're dragging us into the docking bridge.
Go hide in the panel. I don't know why I wouldn't be able to just hide in the panel.
Bastila, Carth, and the crew have been taken prisoner as you ordered, Commander.
Oh, because they know that I would be on
Have
there.
you searched the ship thoroughly? Admiral Carth warned me to be on alert for any kind of treachery. We searched the ship from top to bottom. Somebody would have had to be invisible for us not to find them in there. Well done. Return to your post and I'll tell the Admiral of this.
This makes way more sense.
Carth, it has been far
Am I
too long
naked?
since we last spoke. I see the recent months have not been kind in your case. I barely recognized you.
But I recognize you, Saul. I see your face
Those
every
arms.
night, even as I promised myself I will kill you for what you did to my homeworld.
Did you learn nothing in your time under me? As a soldier, you should understand that casualties were unavoidable. This was an act of war.
It was a cowardly act of betrayal. Your fleet bombed a civilian target into oblivion without warning or provocation, and the blood of those innocent people is on your hands.
In war, even the innocent must die. The Sith would not accept me until I proved I had truly turned my back on the Republic by bombing the planet.
My wife died in that attack, Saul. And for that, I swear I'll kill you.
You used to be a man of action, not of empty words. Cling to your lust for revenge if you must, but spare me your tired threats. I've heard them all before. You're an insignificant part of these events anyway. Lord Malak is far more interested in your Jedi companions. He has great plans for them.
We will never serve Malak or the dark side. The Sith will be destroyed, Admiral Kareth, as will you if you don't turn away from this path.
Your words are brave, Bastila, but the lure of the dark side is hard to resist. Or so I've been told. I wonder if your companion is as devoted to the light as you are.
Hell yeah! You're wasting your time, Saul. I'll never betray the Jedi. How do you pronounce your name? Gode Monton? Hello? Welcome. Buttocks, Haley, flapjacks to you, sir.
You're defiant. I'm certain Malak will find your loyalty to the Jedi amusing. The Dark Lord would probably reward me if I just killed you once and for all, but he may want to question you given the trouble you've caused him, and the history between you.
History? What are you talking about?
You mean... Oh, this can't be true, can it? You really don't know what's going on here, do you? Well, I won't be the one to deprive Malak of the pleasure of telling you himself. The Dark Lord will no doubt torture you for information and for his own twisted pleasure. Eventually, you will tell him everything. The Sith can be very persuasive.
I've been
However,
tortured
Lord
before.
Malak is in another
NBD.
sector. It may be some time before he arrives, so I suppose I will have to fill in for him until then. Activate the torture fields.
Tastes like batteries.
Enough. I don't want them to pass out before I question them. Malak will appreciate any information I can give him when he arrives.
Don't waste your breath, Saul. We won't answer any of your questions.
I'm sure you won't. However, we both know your friend's loyalties have proven in the past to be somewhat flexible.
My loyalty is as true as Karth's. Just 'cause I was a smuggler. Don't mean shit. I was a smuggler of good times and party hats. First time playing. Yes, this is my first time playing. I have seen the game before, however. So it's not a blind playthrough. It is my first playthrough. The last time I saw the game was when I watched my dad play it when it released. But we, in this channel, do not allow spoilers for any media ever. Doesn't matter if it's the game I'm playing, doesn't matter if I personally have seen it or played it or read it or whatever. We just say, blanket statement, no spoilers, don't ruin shit for people. Please and thank you. Not that you were going to, just because we got new people in here, so it's a good reminder to everybody just to hush hush, let the game speak for itself, etc. Where does this fit in the chronology of what we're watching? Good question. I don't know. We got their main back and went to rescue some limpets. Did you rescue them, Neko? Did you find any limpets? Only thing smuggling has taught her is how to stick it way up there, Morty. I'm smuggling hams. You think the male playthrough is as true as Bastila? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Because Karth's the one that was speaking. Anyway.
It is time to put your loyalty to the test. I doubt torturing you will gain me your true cooperation. Your will is too strong to be broken that way. However, even the strongest of heroes
My
has
brain is
trouble
super
watching
beefy.
those they care about suffering. The interrogation will begin now. Each time you refuse to
No,
answer,
my
give a
baby!
false answer. Karth
My
will
beautiful boy. What are these options? What year when it came out, as I said. Rescue 3 before your power went out. Alright, MS, thank you so much for being here and hanging out. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We love you, our beautiful treasure. Have a good one. I will not betray the Jedi even to save Karth. I mean... might betray them just a little bit. Selective betrayal. We'll see. We'll have to see what they want to know. I'm just gonna say, don't hurt him!
My pain is meaningless. Tell him nothing.
See, I knew that's what he would want.
Games. Now I
He's a
want
good boy.
answers. On what planet is the Jedi Academy at which you were trained?
Persuade/lie. I do have a very beefy persuade skill, so... Oh, that's weird, K-Fancy. Hey, Bread. How you doing?
Alderaan is nothing but a planet of artisans and philosophers.
Perfect
There is
spot
no
to
training
train
academy
Jedi.
there. You must think this is a game. Very well. This is the price of your resistance.
Ah!
Enough. You see what happens when you try to defy me. This first question was a test. Obviously, Malak knew the Academy was on Dantooine, and it has since been destroyed by our fleet. Dantooine is an empty graveyard now. Nothing is there but a smoking ruin and the charred remains of your former masters.
Blinky, no! Fake Blinky Yoda! You're lying, it isn't true. You'll pay for this crime, you and all the Sith. I never liked them anyway. No, I liked Blinky. You're lying! Pixar, it didn't fucking happen. Hey, Decotin, how you doing? Jedi are basically monks. Yeah, like they discuss philosophy and shit. You gotta know the code before you can get anywhere. It's the perfect spot for that. And you have to craft your own fucking lightsaber? Perfect.
It doesn't matter whether you believe me or not. The fact remains that the Jedi on Dantooine have been eradicated, along with any hope of someone coming to rescue you. Now, tell me your mission. How were the Jedi planning on using you to stop Lord Malak and our Sith Armada?
Persuade/lie. We've been sent to assassinate Lord Malak. I believe in Karth. He can handle it.
Do you take me for a fool? The Jedi are not assassins. They would never devise such a plan. Perhaps you need a reminder of the consequences of refusing to cooperate.
No! Ah! Pay the price! Ah!
Listen.
Karth, I'm sorry, I love you!
You can spare him further pain by simply answering my
Stop
question.
asking me shit!
Now I will ask
Come on,
again,
Juhani, hurry
on
up.
what mission did the Jedi Council send you?
You're a sick and evil man, Saul Kareth. Or I can tell him about the Starforge. We know that Malak knows about the Starforge. But they don't know that we know about the Starforge. Frozen green freezy pops? Throughout the game, you're asking everyone, have you heard of a star map here? Well, because the game doesn't give me the option to say, have you seen any ancient ruins around here? Like, where's your oldest shit? Bring me to the old stuff. And besides, I know that it doesn't mean anything to them, so, like, whatever. In real life, like, if I had been role-playing a little bit more, I probably wouldn't have asked anybody. But like on Manon, you literally have to ask, otherwise you won't get the information, so... That's on the game. Anyway, you're sick! And evil! Kareth's over here like...
Need more skins. Gotta collect all the skins.
Ooh, you got the blind set up. Congrats. I'm sure you are pleased to be done with it. Now you're sick. And besides, Karth made his choice. He told me not to tell them anything. So I'm holding steady.
Perhaps another lesson is in order.
No! No! I beg you! Mercy! No!
I'm surprised he did not pass out sooner. Rarely have I seen someone withstand such punishment and remain conscious. I see I'm wasting my time here. When Malak arrives, you will learn my interrogation techniques are considered
And besides,
merciful.
I know that he can take it.
I will leave you here in your cell with a small taste of the horrors you will suffer when Lord Malak arrives.
Oh. Karth, are you okay? He's not looking so hot now. But we took 5 rounds of torture from the other dude.
You might not be fully recovered yet. Admiral Kareth had his guards continue to torture you even after you passed out.
They tortured all of us, though you got the worst of it by far. Saul wanted them to make us suffer.
Oh, he's fine.
He's become some sort of sadistic monster.
The dark side has perverted him, Karth. Once you start down the tainted path, it leads you ever further into the depths of evil. I fear he is forever lost.
Is it just me, or did anyone else read all of those sentences as something dirty? I was like, perverted, heh heh. Once you start down the tainted path, heh heh, leads you even further into the depths of evil. That's the butthole. He's lost forever in the butthole. Because he didn't use a flared base. Anyway. Darth Anus. Electa playing the classic? Yes. Well, the PC version. I'm not playing on Xbox. And I did install a mod that let me pick whatever feats I wanted at the start of the game rather than locking in a bunch of them for me. But that was the only one. I wonder what's inside your butthole. It's him. He's lost in there. Yes. George Lucas wanted to name a character Darth Icky. Yeah, Darth Anus is a better name. No one is without hope of redemption, Bastila, I guess. You just go to the doctor and they fish out whatever is inside your butthole. It's fine. Yeah, you shouldn't have gone down that road in the first place. You should have been safe, but you weren't.
Yes. I suppose you're correct. Sometimes it's easy to lose sight of that hope in the face of such unbridled cruelty. But you speak the truth. I suppose I'm taking the news of Dantooine's destruction quite hard. First Taras, now the Academy. Is there no end to the killing?
Maybe he was lying.
I'd like to believe that Saul was lying to us. But even as he said the words, I knew they were true. The Academy is gone. We should have felt a disturbance in the Force when the attack came. The fact that we did not is a bad sign. I fear the dark side is growing stronger, casting shadows our vision cannot pierce. I can only hope that some of the Jedi escaped. Rook, Vendar, Zar. I cannot imagine all of them being gone. In any case, we've lost our one place of refuge in the galaxy.
None of this will matter if we don't get out of this prison before Saul gets back.
Where is Saul Kareth now? She says when they're all right next to her in cells. How would they know? Darth Undies. I have a lot of Star Wars underwear, actually. Also, of course, I read that in the perverted way. What do you take me for? I'm sorry to doubt you, dirty Uncle Travis. I should never have done that. I know in my heart that your brain is just as filthy as mine.
Saul mentioned that Lord Malak was on his way. I think the Admiral left to prepare for his arrival and to report the results of our interrogation.
It is fortunate you were able to resist the Admiral's questioning. The fate of the galaxy could be changed by revealing the slightest piece of vital information.
I have to confess something. There was a moment, just a moment, when part of me was hoping that you would tell him what he wanted to know, just to make the horrible pain stop.
That's normal? I think that's okay, honey. I'm sorry, Karth. Watching you suffer tore me apart. And he probably would have tortured us no matter what. The only reason I stayed silent was to watch you suffer. What the motherfuck? We're gonna go with the first one.
No, I know you would never do anything to intentionally cause me pain, but you had no other choice. You couldn't betray our cause.
Oh, so you trust me now?
I don't honestly know if I could have been as strong in your position. Watch you suffer like that, I might have cracked.
Did you feel that? A disturbance in the Force. The Admiral has sent his message. The Dark Lord knows we're here now. Malak is coming.
Well, then we better hope Juhani busts us out of here before he arrives.
I shall not be seen.
I like how her invisibility is so very not invisible, whereas the one with Mission and me, like, you actually, you know, you get all wiggly instead of just like electric. Force push. No, force push is what you do before you get the laxative. Remember when I streamed Baldur's Gate, every once in a while someone chuckled at mention of the taint. I feel like I did the same thing when I was playing. Can't hear the stream because I'm at work. Just a chat lurker right now. That's totally fine. Can can someone tell them that that hello meerkat is for them and that I say thank you? I appreciate it. Epiku, hello. Love the rescue mission for some reason. I don't remember this part at all. Yeah, ran up and airily flip chopped. Like, why wouldn't you just open your lightsaber, like, into the back of his head? Why give him the chance to turn around at all? Let's just go straight to the cell block, I guess. I should have saved the game. Well, I saved it now. Is this the cell block, or is this where I just came from? I think this is just where I came from. I think saving the game made it... fuck up. No, we're here? Why is this guy dead? Was I already at the cell block? Oh, I guess I didn't have to go in the elevator. Never mind. Alright, enjoy the lurk, Bear. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Oh! I was trying to go stealth, but I don't remember what the, Do you have a... No, you don't. Alright, well, that's fine. Who needs it? Stasis. Power attack. Go get him. Ooh! That guy did not stand a chance. These technicians have really good armor for all of the button pushing that they do. Yes, just yell. Yell it out, Juhani. For the order! Spoilers, no. Don't. Guys, please read the rules before you come into chat. I don't care what you're telling me. Don't. Just flat out fucking don't. I don't understand why people insist on telling me shit about this game. I don't want to know. I don't want it to be in chat. I don't want chat to know. Just, like, contain yourself. Please. Just let it be. Enjoy the experience. Brig terminal. You are not good at this, are you? You also don't have a lot of spikes. I'm gonna log out and save just in case I don't have enough spikes. Oh, I didn't read it because it fucking said spoilers. Cause fucking duh? Why would I read something that's prefaced with spoilers? Also, in the rules it says do exclamation point spoilers for more information, so maybe you might want to do that. Because I don't care if it's minor. I don't want any spoilers, ever. I don't care if you think it's insignificant. Just don't, please. Phil, hello, how are you doing? And yeah, unfortunately I don't have any mods here right now, so like, it's either I read it, or I let it sit there. Open detention area, open area schematics. Yeah, I don't have enough. Overload the terminal! Like, how does that fucking help me? That's so dumb! Why would you do that? Wormy, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a good one. We'll see you another time. Good thing I have a quick save. Whee! That was really funny. Alright, so we're gonna not fuck with that. Oh! They had a key. Alright, excellent. Well, we're getting in there anyway, huh? Ooh, but what's in here? Contraband! Who's that? Gimme! Oh, is this all our stuff? Riot equipment? Alright, just take everything. Insane Rhodian. Oh, hello! Do I have... Advanced throw, that's exactly what I wanted. Do it again. Do it to him. Dun 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 dun. Oh, never mind. Well, get him. I don't know why I'm in here. I just... Ooh, level up. Yeah, can you imagine if you're like, what does this do? And you overload, and then just you die, and that's it. Story over. And I've got the bug where I can't move. It's a weird little thing that happens on the PC version. It's like sometimes after combat I can't use WASD. It just like locks me in place. It's a little strange. So, but it's fixed by doing quick save, quick load, and see I can walk around again. I don't know why it functions that way, but I'm glad that it's a nice little easy solution. Storage box. Gimme! Free loot! Alright, let's grab this other dude's remains, and we'll do a little level up. It was even worse in Knights of the Old Republic 2. Yeah, I've only had experience with the Xbox version when my dad originally played both of them. And then when I started this playthrough, I started it on Xbox, and there was a weird audio glitch where the audio was stuttering. It was very strange. So we can do Master Speed. Or improved energy, or we can get Stasis Field. I think I want Stasis Field. Ooh, but she's the only one with the... Well, maybe not the only one. Yeah, I'm gonna give her Force Wave. Woo! 'Cause I can. Van are cool, and so are you. Hello, welcome. Took me a little bit to read your name there. Cell door. Who are you? You not Sith. Help me out of the cell, and me help you. Who are you? Evil Sith unjustly capture me and my ship. They think we spies. They torture all the crew trying to get information, but we not have any information to give. Sith not care. They interrogate Captain until his mind snap. Then they grab First Mate, then Navigator. They all crazy now. Mine's gone. So sad, but they nothing but animals now. Me lowest rank on ship, but now me only one left. Soon Sith come to interrogate me too. But me not know anything. Me just trader in rare goods. What do you mean by rare goods? Me bring things to people in need. Junkies in need. They need my drugs. People who need things they can't get normally. You're a smuggler. Well, so is our character. Such a nice language. Me helps people, and people helps me. You helps me, and me helps you. How can you help me? I'm gonna let him out, because I can. Me have something special, something you can use on ship. Something very powerful. An icebreaker. It give you access to computers on this ship. You use it to override Sith security programs. How did you get that in there? Sith not very thorough in search. It's in his butt. Or maybe it's in one of his antenna. His little ear holes. That's disgusting. I get the picture, thanks. You open cell and me give you breaker, deal? Do you have a plastic bag you can put it in before you give it to me? What about the rest of your crew? It's too late for them. Mine's gone. They crazy with hate and pain. Sad. Very sad. But me got to worry about me now. Me got to escape before Sith take me for questioning. I'll see what I can do. Good, you hurry now. Get cards from guards to get me out of cell. Me not want to be here when Sith torture me. Me not want to go insane like others. It's too late for them, but there's still hope for me. Get me out and let me escape before Sith torture break mind. Okay. Sounds good to... Okay, listen. Let me see what I can do. I need to be able to walk around though, dude. I have the key. I was gonna say, alright, I just wanted to make sure I knew how it worked before I walked up to his door. Alright, let me open it. I have the card, let me open the door. Haha, me always knows good opportunity when me sees it. Here, you helped me, now me helped you. Here, take icebreaker. It let you slice into computers on ship. Me has tuned the breaker to work on the brig computers, so you can use it on brig level. It not work anywhere else. Remember, the breaker only good for one use, so you not waste it. You go fight guards, me go and hide now. Wait for a chance to get to ship. Yeah, we already killed those guys. Game takes you back? Yeah, man. Hey, Thar. Ew. Nasty girl. Are these guys... These guys are evil, aren't they? They're like... They'll attack me. I don't really want to... have to kill them. Yeah, see, they're naughty pants. So I'm just gonna leave them there. I don't see the need to have to slice and dice them, you know? Okie doke. Brig terminal, use the icebreaker. You hook up the icebreaker to the terminal. It smells funky, but after a few moments, it starts to heat up and smells even worse. I have 99 computer spikes? Holy shit. You see activity on the screen. Access everything. Okay. Switch camera route mode. Starboard. Cell block starboard. I think that's where I am. Switch route camera detention area. I think that's 3. let's just return to the root menu, system commands. I might have to kill them anyway. Well, what else? Let's see what else I can do first. The barracks are empty. Droid maintenance? Okay. Medical? I mean, I see stuff for us to go get. Alright, let's go to system commands. I did just save. I guess we'll open detention area. And upload area schematics, because we have a lot of spikes. Okay. Let's log out. So I might have to kill those Rhodians, because I think that actually just opened the door for them. Alright, let's see. We got medical, droid maintenance, elevator, that's where I came from, cell block, barracks. So I want to go up and about. Up and about! Played it when it first came out on PC? Ah! Yeah, I watched my dad play when it was originally released on Hexbox. Oh no, a random Sith patrol! Arr. Excuse me. Just get him. I read that, I thought it was the actual line. It smells funky. No, it wasn't. Should have been, though. I wish I had crits for this guy. Crits OP. Only for the one computer? Well, I didn't realize that. Oh well. Doesn't matter. I also have a key card. Like, I don't know why I'd need the computer after I have a key card, but sure. They're on different systems because they say so. Never like to download schematics. I like to know where to explore. Yeah, I'm doing some targeted exploring. I don't feel the need to go in every corner of this ship. So there's a very specific place I want to go to before we go unleash the hounds, so to speak. Oh, did I ruin it? Nope, there we go. Haha! Juhani, a guardian? Oh, I don't remember. Yes. Force wave. Ha! Pushed you down. Ooh! And they all got stunned. And they're all dead now. That's so good. That is excellent. Alright, standard door. Droid upgrades. Gimme. Decommissioned droid. Oh. Another decommissioned droid? We're gonna leave it alone, huh? Gonna leave it be. Take the parts. Yes. Yeah, that was like super easy. This is medical. I don't think there's anything in medical other than, yeah, just some supplies, which I'll take, but we really don't need them too much. We've got so many med packs. Patient gear.
Oh, look!
Nada.
I love it!
Epiku, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the court of the hype. Here's your new captain. Alright, so now I want to go... Yeah, I still want to go down this hall. So this was useful, actually. Detention terminal. Unlock aft holding cells and equipment storage. Warning, aft brig unsecured.
Well done, Juhani. In freeing us from the cell, you have proven yourself truly worthy of the title of Jedi.
If I remember the layout of the ship, our equipment should be in a storage chamber just through the north doors. After we grab our stuff, we need to get to the main bridge controls. The bridge is the only place that we can open the docking gates of the hangar where they've got the Ebon Hawk. We have to open those gates before we can fly out of here.
We better get moving. I can feel the darkness of Malik's presence approaching, and I don't want to be here when he arrives. None of us is a match for the Sith Lord.
That's what you think. Let's get our equipment and blast our way through. I guess I'll go with a plan, you know.
Surprise and secrecy will serve us best. A small group might have a better chance of sneaking onto the bridge undetected while the others make their way down to the Ebon Hawk.
Count me in, then. I've got a score to settle with the Admiral before we get off this ship. And I have a feeling I'm gonna find him on the Leviathan's bridge.
I'm coming too.
That's a good idea. The others can get to the Ebon Hawk on their own, but Karth and I might need your help. The three of us will get our equipment and make our way to the bridge.
Juhani.
The rest of you head down to the docking hangar where they've got the Ebon Hawk. You'll have to find a way to deal with the guards.
Don't you worry about that. I
Where'd
know
you
how
come
to deal
from?
with the guards. They won't know what hit them.
Good. Get to the equipment room, grab what you need, and get going.
We'll meet you there as soon as we get those docking bay doors open.
Just like
Just
appears.
make sure the Hawk is ready to fly when we get there. And may the Force be with you.
That's the second time that's happened, where we've gotten into a cutscene where it looks like we're only talking to Karth and Bastila, and then suddenly there's someone else there. Like, suddenly, Zalbar, the Wookiee, is here. Just like, suddenly, this other person's here. The Dying Breeds, hello! Welcome. You love my character's hair? Isn't it cute? This is what I wanted to do to my hair in quarantine, because I'm growing out a mohawk, so the sides are still fairly short. But I was like, no, don't cut your hair that short, because you're not going to want to deal with it when it grows back out, because you don't know how to do hair. But I have had my hair that short before. That's why I know from experience that I loved having it that short, but when I decided I was done with it, it was a pain. So when you guys played this game, were you dark side or light side, or like a mix of both? So I'm always light side. I can't help it. In this case, this was a St. Jude reward. This game, this blah blah blah, playing through this game was a St. Jude reward. So I let chat also for St. Jude vote in a poll to determine whether we were going to do light side or dark side. And goodness grapes, I'm glad we got to do light side. I would have had a really hard time being mean. Alright, I'm glad they're all back on their stuff. I gotta put my things back on. So I'm tempted. As much as I love Davik's armor, I'm gonna put on the just light combat suit, because that way I can use my stasis field, which apparently you can't use with medium armor. I did not know that. Let's put this back on. I don't remember what I had. I mean, other than my lightsaber, obviously. And strength amplifier, yes please. I had my circlet of Saresh, get me some extra wisdom. And what did I have? I maybe need a different belt. So we got reflex, immunity to mind affecting. That's pretty good. Fortitude, stealth. I think I got rid of the stealth. Let's do the nerve amplifier. I think that's what I had anyway. All right. Sold. Here we go. If it ain't West Side, it ain't POC. Oh, you. I think I had my hair that short when I was 14 and learned I do not have a head shape that I like paired with it. I have a really good head. My head is a very nice shape. So like, I look really good in hats. My head being flat out like shaved would look good. As I said, I had the mohawk, so I had both sides shaved. Having it short like this looked really good. I just like, It looked real nice on me. I always end up role-playing too much and end up a mix of both. You don't end up as powerful, I guess, but some contexts call for certain reactions that don't fit into neat little gaming boxes. Yeah, I feel like there's not a very strong middle ground in this game specifically. Ooh, they leveled up. Didn't even see that. Alright, my baby. You've got dual, you've got armor. I might give him some better armor. I might give him Davik's armor now that I'm not wearing it. I'll have to see what he's got. Improved conditioning, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, let's go ahead. Give him a +2 to all saving throws. He's our beefy boy. Except. And he's even more light side than Basti. Surprise. Surprise. Okay. Extra wisdom for you. Let's get awareness and treat injury. And paralysis immunity, that's nice. And we could go 2 weapon. I think that's what I want. Get her, you know, decent with her own weapon. That's a good plan. And I like the heal too much. Heal too strong. Everybody gets a heal. Ooh! She gets more things. I forgot we haven't taken her in a while. How many monitors are you using? Just 2. I've got the main monitor that has my game on it and the camera. And then over here I've got my dashboard with chat and XSplit. Head flat out shaved looks good. And is my only option. Fair, fair. Pretty sure you need to have robes, clothes, or nothing to use force powers? No, I've been using... Look. I was using I love it. Medium armor for most of the game. And before that I was using light armor. Then are cool and so are you. Here is your welcome, me cat dance, 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 dance. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. I have other programs running in the background, but I don't need to look at them. Thought you were playing Derp side. Dominicium. That's true. That is true. Alright, I'm gonna give her Destroy Droid, I think. I do like Advanced Throw, though. I forgot what level she was. Oopsheesh. Only 100, I gotta use this more. Yeah, well, that is all, uh-huh. Yeah, that's not gonna come back to bite me. In the tuchus. We'll go for Advanced Throw. You can use it on everybody. Alright. And boop, boop. Powers. 6 to defense and saving throws. That's pretty good. I like my stuns, though. I mean, she's probably gonna end up getting everything. Because she got a lot of levels here. We're gonna give her... Light Sabers. We're gonna give her Master Flurry. And... Can she get... Oh, she can have Stasis Field as well. Do it! Stasis me daddy! And then I don't have to worry about it so much. If she's got Stasis Field, then she can just use Stasis Field. And I can wear my whatever armor. And Karth... Baby boy. He's got 5+5. I think he's got a 4 dex bonus. This only gives a 3. But so much more protection. So I'm actually gonna switch us out. You go ahead and wear that. I will wear the prettier version of this. Yeah. Okay, excellent. Look at him in his fancy purple armor. Ooh, that looks good on him. Look at those pants. The stripes down the side. Ooh. Oh shit, I was supposed to go on a break. I forgot. Okay, I'm gonna go on a quick break so I can use the bathroom and eat some of my sandwich. And when I return, we will continue to Escape. Enjoy the tunes, and I will see you guys in like 2 minutes, 3 tops. We've got lots more Star Wars coming at your face.